Let's get it. What's up? Good morning, what's poppin'? Empress J, the Healing Oracle, y'all. Back at it, tapping back in for another day and another message. You hear me? Let a motherfucking live it. Spirit stay high, so I get it how I live it. Start my day out with a prayer and some lemon. For this water that I'm sipping. And check my agenda. Cause my name you remember today. I got time for my own destination. 2 years for a left a week vacation. And every black kid that could rap on a track got a verse. Stack it and put it in mama's purse. I better teach my mom to fly. I'ma take it to a place where her soul will align with the divine. Astral line, that's hers and mine. All in due time. Peak the incline. We on the rise, touching the skyline. I plant my seeds and water so they grow. I shine my light so I can reap what I sow. Yeah. So when you see me stacking paper and dough, you'll recognize that this here life is not for show. The life that I'm living is the motherfucking right that I'm giving. See, I'm in tune with the rags and the riches, cause I've been here since before the beginning. Swimming in water that only exists on levels higher than wickedness. Floating on lotus and healing the sick. Told my mind up for the bliss and eternal blissfulness. So I'm forever feeling the kisses of my ancestral spirit. That's why I don't feel no stress. No, I just ride. And I just take my time. Cause I'm just so divine. Yeah. I plant my seeds and water them so they grow. I shine my light so I can reap what I sow. Yeah. So when you see me stacking paper and dough, you'll recognize that this here grind's not for show. What's poppin', y'all? Early Saturday morning message, you hear me? The glow up, y'all. The glow up. It's here. We in it. You feeling it? You heard the message last night about love, right? It's love on all levels. Love for self, spirit, ancestral realm, everything. And who I do it for. All them little shorties coloring on the floor. Truly are at the core, but now we at war with ourselves and the pressure. Losing touch with our ancestors, thinking that our body only lives in the dresser. How we feel must be censored. I was that girl one time in my life, but now I got it back and I made that shit right. Overstand that my hands are created to heal. So watch as I whip and I chef every meal. The deals coming at major velocity. I got protection, Orisha be watching me. I can't be touched by the hate or hypocrisy. Glow up is coming with heat and ferocity. Oshun, glow up. Check it out. This is where you at. You glowing up. So when they see you stacking paper and dough, they gonna recognize that this grind's not for show. The reason why I think I had to play that this morning was that we are in a time of growing up. You know, when you finally turn that light on, we was here, you know what I'm saying? We was in the darkness. We could see because we had this candle, this light from the ancestors that brightened the way through the darkness. But then when we was willing to shed the light of the old, like the past, right? We was willing to shed that. They turned on a light for us. So now you see the candle is still bright within the light, right? It's illuminating even more. So now that the light is on and you can truly see, you can also be seen. So not only is your light on, their light is on it for you too. Ancestral realm. If I could do anything for you, two things that I feel is like part of my job. Walking you closer by holding your hand if I need to yourself. By walking closer to yourself, you allow yourself to open up to everything that comes with you, everything that's a part of you. You're allowing yourself to be loud, right, with God. You're allowing God's voice, the ancestral realm's voice, to be loud. So one job that I have is to help you listen quiet down the mind and know that you are able to be healed and that you can do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I done been, look, I was in the rabbit hole. I was bad in my life. You know what I'm saying? And I turned it around and I made that shit right. I understand that my hands are created to heal. So watch as I whip and I chef every meal. The deals coming in major velocity. I got protection. Orisha be watching me. I can't be touched by the hate or hypocrisy. Glow up is coming with heat and ferocity. So your glow up is coming. It's here. You in it. You're in it. And if you went through so many things this week, like we was up, down, all around. But the thing is that today is 11/11, like portal hopping. We're going through a portal. So whatever you felt, baby, you in it. Like you glowing up. Today is portal jumping day. Like you jumping through portals. You know what I'm saying? Jumping over hurdles that was so high you thought you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? And get past them. And now not only are we jumping over them, we making it so far across those hurdles that there's no way for us to even break the hurdle or be broken by the hurdle. So like we are transcending to another level of self. So all of the past messages, we've learned that those things that God has given us, the understanding of where we need to be going and how we need to be growing in order to get into this glow up type season, this glow up type feeling within ourself. I believe that whatever you feel yourself, wherever you feel yourself to be at, like that's the energy that you'll be met at. So if you are always thinking above and beyond the level you're on, then you're going to be met on a higher level because that's the level that you are ascending to be on. That's where you eventually will get to because you are working constantly to get up there. So what spirit is doing is they're going to illuminate now because your light is on. So now they're going to shine a special light in the corner to keep you knowing that like we here still. Like even though your light is fully on, like we are never going to leave you. We're going to keep this light bright even when your light is bright too. Like we are brighter now because of you. You are brighter now because of us. So like together now we going like we doing this now. Trust everything that is coming from the self. Trust the content that you need to give. Trust the messages that you need to receive and also convey. Just be obedient to spirit and to yourself. Okay. Second part of this message, they've really been on me to say that, like, how you have a best friend and you have, like, some of us have, people that we call that shoulder that you call on, like, no matter what go on, like, whether it's your mother, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your best friend, your husband, your wife, whoever, like, we have somebody that we call, like, when stuff gets bad, like, yo, I need to talk, like, that person got your back. What spirit wants you to understand that you need to have that kind of relationship with them. Like no matter what go on, like because I say things to people a lot. Like I noticed that I'm saying like, yeah, you better ask spirit about that. Like I don't know about that. I go ask spirit. I ask them about everything, everywhere, no matter where I'm at. Like spirit, is that okay? Boo, did you see that? Like, cause they're what I have. And I know I'm stamped like that relationship is stamped. They here for me. They never will have nor will they ever do nor say anything that's going to be negative or put me in a bad space. I can trust it. I can trust everything I'm hearing. I can trust everything I'm feeling because I'm one with self and I'm one with them. So now it's like spirit wants you to know like you got already initiated that call. So now get on the phone and talk. You answered the call, right? So now it's like, yo, all you gotta do is pick up the internal phone and hit them up, like hit they line, like, yo, can I talk to the spirit guides today? I need the guides. Like, is this the right direction? Okay, so then like another time, like you may get tugged on your spirit, right? An ancestral thing may come through. Like you don't even know why. Like you thinking about somebody from back in another like realm, right? In another past generation because they're trying to get your attention, right? So when you tap into that, then you're allowing yourself to connect with them and you picking up that phone. They want me to tell you this. The ancestral realm, the spiritual guides, the angels, God, everybody wants you to know, us to know, that they here for you. Pick that line up inside and be like, yo, is this person for me? And wait for the answer. It may not come today, and it may not come in words. It will come in a sign, synchronicity. You'll get the answer. And if you don't get it, keep asking. until you get the answer. You understand what I'm saying? Like they want you to pick up that phone, connect. Yo, spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because then you will always be in the knowing. There ain't nothing that you won't know. Like they know what's happening now, what happened before, and they know what's going to happen in the future. So like, wouldn't you want to tap into that friend? Wouldn't you want to call that cousin? Wouldn't you want to call that auntie that could tell you like, yo, this is it. Like just keep walking that way. And you gonna walk into, oh, you want what? I know you want such and such. You're gonna walk right into that. So like, pick up that line and call them when you have a problem. You better hit this. Spirit, I don't God, what? God, I'm about to put these bags at your feet, right? I need you to hold them. Keep them. Do whatever you want to do with them, but don't give them back. All right, boom. God got you. Like I'm from the hood, so this is how I connect with the spirit of God. This is how I can give you the message that's given to me in a way that you can understand through the words that I receive. This is how I speak because I'm speaking to the people who are still in the trenches in their mind or just coming out of it. But we still in the trenches physically. But you ain't got to be in it mentally. You'll glow up from the inside out once you recognize what you got and you pick that guideline up every day, all the time, whenever you need it. If you need it 100 times in one day to get right with yourself, then you do that. But then that's going to make you stronger with your relationship with God because your relationship, our tie to them, right? It's a muscle. Like our pineal gland, it's a muscle, just like our brain. So the more you use it, the better it gets. The more you use it, the more stronger it will be for you. The more it can grow. But if you don't use it, it won't be like you'll have adopted brain. Like I did say the other day in my other video, like you won't be able to grow past a certain point because you're not allowing that line to stay free and clear and open. So therefore, that muscle's not going to be strong. It's going to be weak. So you won't be receiving all the messages that's for you because you're not open to it. Your muscle's weak. That muscle between you and God, that God power, that has to be so strong. Like you know how things get calcified like within, so it become like rock hard like a bone. That's how your line with you in your spiritual realm. All the teachers and all the deities and those that follow us and keep us protected. Your line to them has to be so strong that it's calcified. It cannot be broken. It can't be took. It can't be shook. And it's there. It is solid, never removed again. So make sure that line to God, to above, is strong as hell. Stronger than any other line that you have in your life. Because what happens is when you make that muscle strong, every other muscle becomes stronger than ever. And I'm true testament to that. Ever since I started to heal and I started to talk to God and I started to allow myself to get that muscle strong as I could get it, every day I work on that. That is my job. I'm working on myself. And so because I work on myself, everyone around me is working on their self too. And they didn't even know that they were. It's a domino effect. So my line will not like they will not like have it's not going to be in my line to not have a connection with their above, whatever they call it. They gonna have a line to them, and that muscle gonna be strong because they see their mom flexing that muscle every single day. And I'm telling them what I'm doing while I'm doing it because I need them to understand what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? So as you're learning what you're doing, you teach the ones next to you what you're doing as well when they start asking. That's why it's really important to get that line strong. That muscle has to be rock solid because the person next to you and the ones coming behind you is going to need to see you having a strong line to them above so that they know what to do too. Okay? So that's your message for this morning, and I love you. I am Empress J, the Healing Oracle. I hope you got a message out of here. You know what I'm saying? If not, come back. You know what I'm saying? When Spirit tell you. Um, but thank you for sharing, subscribing, commenting, just being here, being your natural, beautiful, wonderful, healing angel self, beautiful soul. You know what I'm saying? See the beauty in that soul that you have because a lot came before you in order for you to be here today. A lot of sacrifices were made for you. A lot of people came before you and did something just for you to be here today. Honor them every day in every way by getting that muscle with them, that strength together, and getting it as strong as you can. That bond right there is everything, right? So it's like, just get it strong. Like calcify that bone, make sure that it can never be broken. You understand what I'm saying? Understand what I'm saying. So you can overstand it. It's at a point I may not be able to get this message to you again. So I need you to get it. You got it? Good. Later.